Hi guys, hello, welcome back to the Matrix of Life channel, and today we will be talking about traveling, since a lot of you, something around 38-40% of you voted for how to create seeds, karmic seeds for traveling in your reality, because a lot of you want to travel, and I will be sharing my knowledge with you today. First of all, you need to set a goal. When we're working with any dreams or desires, the clearer the better. Okay, you can write, I want to go on vacation to this and that place, a specific place. Or those of you who want to have vacations 3-4 times a year and visit some countries, you can write a goal that I am traveling 3-4 times a year to different tropical or interesting countries, like European countries. Okay, the clearer your goal will sound, the better. You can train and write in the comments below how you will be setting your goal for traveling, where you want to travel. Okay, and I will correct you in the comments if necessary, because this is a skill. Some people they not able to formulate it really well. That's why it's failing, it's not working, because you either given wrong wrong words to your desires or something like this. So I would recommend you, if you want to travel somewhere, drop how you will be writing down this goal, and I will correct your words if I see that something is wrong. If I see that everything is right, I'm giving you green light and telling that yeah, you can set like this, you can write it down like this and start working on this using 4 steps system. This is karmic management system, and I'm very happy with this. I discovered this system in 2019, and since then I improved my life really a lot, and I am happy with changes in my life. I feel more secure, I feel more emotionally stable, and I feel much happier using this. And of course I will be sharing with you at Instagram how I achieved this or other my goals. Yeah, I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm working on this, and with this tool in my hands, I'm 100% sure that one day I will be there. In my 5-10 years I will be there next to my goals, and I'm getting a lot of signs from universe that I'm on the right track. Okay, so here we go guys, here we go. So you should write it down that I want to attend Dubai Expo 2020 this year, for example, during October, December. The clearer the better you write it. Step number two, you choosing a karmic partner. Karmic partner is a person or people whom we gonna help to achieve same goal. Who it could be travelers, it could be people who come into your country, a city, hometown from other countries, cities, and need some help. This is tourists, those of people who want to travel but they can't afford it, they can't travel. Any person who is arriving to your hometown where you live in. Refugees could be your karmic partners as well. People who relocating, like immigrants to your town, city, country. Those people who trying to get somewhere, like from point A to point B on the map, they need to get to travel some distance. All these people who need to go somewhere. So this could be your karmic partners, and what you will be doing, meeting these people or searching for these people. First of all, you can share your apartment with people who traveling, and a lot of people, for example, at Couchsurfing, they are doing this. Me myself, I would be doing this as well if I had larger apartment with a sleeping place for this person. Unfortunately, now I'm living like 20 square meters apartment, and I have only one sleeping place here. Okay, I can share, but what I am doing, me personally, I'm supporting Couchsurfing site, because during time of pandemic, this site need face some serious financial difficulties, and they need some help to keep existing, to pay domains and everything, because people stop traveling that often, they stop visiting site, and they stop getting what they were getting from traffic to their site. So they need financial help, and I am helping this site this way. I'm helping it to exist, and I'm helping people to connect and find a place to stay, in a way. Paying financially this fee, this charity fee. Next point. So what else? Whom else you can help? You can help those people in your reality, maybe your friends who is relocated. Maybe they moving apartments from one apartment to another apartment. If you have a car, you can help them to drive things, okay, from one apartment to another. You can help them to clean that new place where they come in. You can help them to carry things to the cars they will be using to relocate, yeah, because you know sometimes we need to hire a person who's gonna carry this for you. Instead you can offer them your help for free. If you know it won't be much of heavy things like furniture or something, you can help them, you can offer them your help, okay? But maybe you're the strong power lifters, you can offer your help with furniture as well. Here we go. Next, treat well your guests. Whoever is coming to visit you, stopping by, welcome them, treat them really well. There is such hospitality trick. You should start observing where your guest will be like looking at which direction, what your guest will be liking. If they looking at the water, you can offer them water. If they looking at the cake, you can offer. So you should need to track their site and try to understand what do they need and offer this to your guests. Try to practice this and later come back here and share your experience. Was it easy or was it difficult for you, and how the things go? If before you just was meeting guests and like not caring much about them, start practicing this gonna be a powerful karmic seed as well, even though it looks so easy. Like you could say, me doing this, could I really plant seeds of traveling? Yeah, you can be a very hospitable person and treating well your guests and understanding what do they want. Next one, you can share in social media. You can share at different sites feedbacks on places you visiting, even in your city, because this feedback gonna be helpful to people who traveling and checking is this place worthy or not. And I remember before start traveling, we were doing this with my ex-boyfriend. We were doing this a lot in my city, in Kharkiv. Every weekend we had the habit to go to one or another restaurant, have a dinner there, a meal, and then come back and write review on TripAdvisor. We were doing this a lot. I'm telling you, we were doing this really a lot, like every week. That was a practice, and we were writing really detailed feedback there without no knowledge about karmic management. I'm telling you, without any knowledge of karmic management, we were writing. We were making pictures, as many as possible, to get there on TripAdvisor. We were getting even badges there, like you made 10 reviews and something. We love this, you know, like even had some, I think, magnets they were sending, something like this from TripAdvisor. So you can do this as well. This information will help a lot of people out there who check in, who in search for good locations, okay, in your city, hometown, and without knowledge, any knowledge of karmic management and how to plant seeds. We were doing this really like crazy. And a little later we had a wonderful opportunity to travel Europe almost like for free. There was excursion for Christmas time to Europe during Christmas, sponsored by Catholic Church in my city, and somehow, even us not being a Catholics, somehow we got there through our Catholic friends. We got enrolled there, and we really enjoyed staying at Catholic families and enjoying their hospitality and enjoying prayers and enjoying fully this wonderful Christmas atmosphere in Europe. It was like fairy tale. And this way our karmic seeds, they unpacked in our reality with this wonderful winter trip. And this was truly amazing. See, without even knowing, we consciously did this. As a lot of millionaires, they actually doing little things to be millionaires without even noticing this, without even knowing what they're doing. And this unpacking in their reality with millions and billions of dollars. So, next step, you can share this valuable information. You can share information about what to see in your city, unique places, specific, which only locals knows about. You can share about this in your social media. You can share about this, like any blog in coach surfing. You can share this to be, even if you're not traveling, like just to be handy to other people in discussions and groups. Next one, you can translate for foreigners information about your city, about your hometown, help with translations. You can help financially to those people who travel. And for example, when my close friends, they going somewhere, I love to give them some money to buy souvenirs, like to spend a little extra, because I love to spend more than I'm usually spending here when I'm on vacations. And I'm doing like whenever I'm here in that one, when as my close friend going somewhere, I love to send a little bit of money for her or him to enjoy more. Or try maybe some dish in restaurant for additional $10, which they may be hesitant to spend their own money on. Okay, so next one, you can help financially to those people who traveling actually somewhere, if some of your friends going somewhere. Next, you can pay for other people transportation. As I shared story at my Instagram how I paid for single mom with a kid in subway. I paid for them to get from A to Z. You can pay for subway of your friends. When you go in somewhere together, you can say, okay, if you can't pay for taxi, you can at least pay for subway or bus ticket or train ticket. You can pay for them, okay? And say, okay, that's on me. I'm paying for our tickets today. I decided to make you happy. That's it. You know, you're paying transportation or you're paying taxi for your friends. You paying transportation or you're paying the train ticket, whatsoever. Okay. And I remember before I wanted to go to Holland, to Amsterdam, and especially to Keukenhof, this flower big large park. I was so much excited to go there, even not at Amsterdam, because Amsterdam did not impress me that much as this beautiful park full of flowers, Keukenhof. I wanted to do this, and I had situationship before I planted this karmic seed for my traveling. Old lady, she wanted to go on excursion, 7 churches here, and it cost something around $15, not much, but for her with her low pension, it was like unaffordable. It was very difficult to afford to visit the 7 churches in one day. She wanted to. So I easily paid this for her, because like it's not big money, and when you can make someone happy with this amount, why not too? Okay, so and I enjoyed this really much. That for her it was like a little miracle, you know, like, oh my god, she didn't expect this. Okay, and later on I had financial opportunity. It unfolded to go to Keukenhof and visit this beautiful place in Amsterdam, which I never expected, but I enjoyed so much. Maybe I will share pictures with you. You will see how beautiful they were. And still I want to come back one day. Not sure when, because so many more places across our planets to discover, okay, during traveling. Next one. If you have your own car or vehicle, you can help to transport other people. You can pick other people up, but again, turn on your brains, okay? If you suspect that this person like a robber or something, of course, not following this rule blindly, but if you think and feel with your heart that, okay, this is normal person, I can pick them up and help them with transportation in your car or vehicle, okay, do this, why not, okay? Next, you can help other people who just arrived to your city to feel better. We had like meetings in China, and it really helped me with other expats. We had where locals were coming as well and helping us. How it called? I had few of these Futian something. Oh no. How it called? There is couch surfing and there is other one side. Handy as well for expats. Something expats living abroad. Expats communities abroad. Okay, you can Google. If I will find it, I will attach it in the links in description box. And again, me sharing with you how you can travel more, me planting karmic seeds for my own trip. Okay, so next, recommendations about nice food places or entertainment places in your hometown. When you're traveling, for those of you who traveling, because you know, when we're traveling, our karmic seeds, they unfolding, and it means that they end, okay? To replant them, you need to replant them. You should leave tips in restaurants where you're going out. You should leave tips in hotel you're staying. You should make sure that your hotel room is clean, that it's not messy. You should take care of a person who will be cleaning after you, to think about it in order not to behave as a pig. So do this little minimum to make sure to replant your karmic seeds of traveling when you're traveling. As well, you need to accept laws of the country where you're traveling and behave there accordingly, okay? And very interesting situationship shared my teachers. Families that they knew once had vacations in either Vietnam, either Hong Kong or something, and they didn't really enjoy there. But it happened so that they were late with their visas. And when you're late with your visa, you need to pay some fee when you live in a country. You know, like you need to pay some extra fee when you live in. And they decided not to pay this fee. They decided not to pay this fee. Of course, they got to this list. They were banned from this country. They didn't care because they were not planning to come back there. But how it unfolded in their reality later, in which interesting way. They had kids living in the United States, and they used to visit their kids often. And when they needed to prolong visa to United States, they were rejected. And that was like horrible. This is how they created, even though they have kids living in the United States, they got their visas rejected. They were not able to visit their kids in States. And this horrified them, sort of. But this is how they planned it. But which normal human who not studying karmic laws, who will relate, okay, these two events and connect dots in their life? Of course, they will be pissed, they will feel anger towards America, towards everything. They will hate, they will curse, they will feel angry, and with their own anger, they will destroy completely the leftovers of karmic seeds for traveling they have. Without understanding that entire world comes from me. And that's my reflection. And I'm thinking when, you know, for some of people who come in here to my channel, I feel like I need to record intro video later on to say whatever negative you want to say here about me at my channel. I'm not allowing this. I'm removing such comments. But if you truly really want to say this, better go and say it to yourself looking in the mirror. Because this description wouldn't be mine. This would be yours and only yours. And the same is in this situation, like they will blame United States government, they will blame Trump, they will blame everything without understanding that once they will live in, they didn't give a shit, they didn't pay the fee, they got to this banned list, and they created this themselves, this shitty situationship. They created this yourself. That's why very important to understand, you know, true dots, real connections. And some of you don't be greedy, okay, if you will find yourself in situationship like this, because this may close other roads for you. Next one, about laws. Again, if you can drink somewhere in some country, you have such rules, don't drink. If you can't wear very open outfits, maybe as you used to in your country, don't wear this. Please respect the rules of place where you go into, and make sure to read rules, okay? And this relates to custom as well, because I remember when I was traveling to Poland for study, a lot of people, they through border, they taking just enormous amount of alcohol, tobacco, cigarettes. They asking at the border, they asking you like to if you're not smoking or drinking, to take 1 or 2 bottles and pretend that's yours. Of course, better not to help with this stuff, okay? If you see that people like carrying something illegal, better not to help with doing this. Because you should to respect laws of country where you enter in, and custom laws as well. Next one. And as I said, make sure that you behave nice in other country. Don't mess on the streets. Don't, if you smoke here, make sure that after you smoked or something, you don't throw it just on. Even if you travel to such countries where ecological situation maybe, and with this pollution and everything not very good as Ukraine or India maybe, okay? If it's a lot of garbage on the streets, okay, it's not a Switzerland, but behave as you used to behave, behave normally. If you see garbage there, it doesn't mean that you need to produce another garbage there. And especially the cigarettes, they're very, very harmful for environment. And when I see entire carpets of cigarettes here, especially after winter, it made me wonder a culture and ethics of people who smoking. And my friends, when my friends telling me, okay, why you so negative towards people who smoking, that's why. Yeah, I understand that these people as well coming from me, from my past, this that I'm seeing them in my reality, because maybe in Switzerland people don't have this problem and it doesn't irritate them. But here, like when I see people who smokers and the culture that in winter, so you throw in everything everywhere. What's the level of your inner world and your culture, and you doesn't care about future? And if you doesn't care about future with your actions, do you really think, guys, you will become financially abundant if you show into the planet that you don't care, you don't give a shit? You only giving shit to consume resources endlessly. So, and later on you crying about bad government, about bad conditions, about corruption, about this entire shit that you live in this country. But come on, look at yourself. Are you really caring about future? So why you politicians should care about your future and about your life if you not care about planet? If you just shitting everywhere you going. So try to connect dots in your reality instead of blaming like, no, how my government's so corrupt, I don't like it. No, guys, that's ridiculous. So that's major directions how you can help. And whenever you helped people, you should what? Coffee, meditate. You should feel happiness. Remember, when we sleep, we sort of creating 65 karmic seeds in a second. And that's why before go to sleep, you should lay down and you should recall what good you have done today to plant these beautiful, wonderful karmic seeds of traveling. Maybe you paid for your friend's subway. Maybe you added a review about one of cafes in your town to some site for travelers. Okay, maybe you supported somewhere at the forum newcomers, help them to adjust, tell them about things which only locals knew. Maybe you just enjoyed and watched with a friend who loves to travel wonderful TV show for travel and they didn't know before and they excited and loved it so much. And I will be leaving a link in the description box, guys, for all of you. It's wonderful show. They showing how you can live weekend. One person they toss in a coin and one person lives with VIP bank card and other person have just $100 to survive in a foreign city. And I just adore this TV show. I just adore it. They have English subtitles so you can enjoy fully. Let me know in the comments how you will like it. I'm leaving links in description box. And as well, you can help coach surfing. So many opportunities every day. You can plant wonderful karmic seeds of traveling. Maybe you have guests in your home and you show extra care and attention for them. This as well could be counted and dedicated to your future trips to feel comfortable abroad. What else is? Foreigners who come into your city, tourists, if you have interactions with them, you may buy some souvenir for them, like a gift, like fridge magnet, I don't know, something little. To show hospitality, you can buy something little. If you see spotting a foreigner in your location and or they choosing souvenirs, and if you know that this here is pricey, you can give them recommendations and like look, you go one street down and there will be like fine prices for souvenirs, or you can even buy this for them because how much is $2, $1 a magnet? Why not to buy this for them? Something specific about your country, something beautiful. When you go into another country, as well, in order to replant these karmic seeds, you can bring some souvenirs there to the people you will be interacting with. And I remember when I attended this UNESCO Poetry Festival with my poem, there were poets from Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Azerbaijan. They all came with souvenirs from their countries and they were given not to everybody because there were a lot of poets from all over the world, but they were gifting this to other poets with whom they interacted, with whom they were sitting next to, and this was so sweet. Me traveling there, I haven't thought of doing this, and like I was so much like, wow, this is wonderful, this is beautiful, I want to be like this. And I got a keychain, a very nice and beautiful one, and I used this keychain for a while, like for 3-4 years. It was so beautiful reminder of this friendship, of this hospitality, of good hearts of these people from these countries. I really, when I'm telling this, I'm sharing this traveling. Okay, bye bye.